Very
come
good.
in. He steps aside. It gives you actually. As he's about to step aside, he gives you kind of look up and down. Can you give me credit rating checks, please?
We are poor.
Yeah, and we look at.
He kind of gives you a look. Will you show me your money first?
No problem.
He says a turn
There
of
you are.
phrase.
£5. No, he actually literally wants to see the money.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay, there you go.
Okay, so welcome everyone to Removal of Masks. We're running through the Masks of Nyarlathotep, the epic campaign from Chaosium. It's going pretty well. There have been ups and there have been player down, player down. One of our players is out this week, recuperating from the trauma of nearly getting killed last week. Her character will be taking the waters and slowly healing. Ellie couldn't make it this week due to illness, and so we are going to let Loveday take the care time she needs to recover properly, so she can come back full strength and throw herself headlong into danger again. Anyway, look, thanks very much for being here, and thanks for watching. Make sure to drop us a like, comment, subscribe, especially. Our subscriber numbers were doing really well for a couple of weeks, and I've stopped poking people, and now it's tapered off again. So come on, subscribe. Okay, and I think this week what I'd like to do, given that Halloween is over, is possibly going to be quite divisive. I'm going to say I'd like to know how the characters feel about Christmas. And
Oh, you are
we'll
actually
start
talking about
with
Christmas.
yeah. We're gonna say yes. You were. It was bang on the money. Halloween is over. What else does anyone talk about? I live in a household where Christmas starts getting talked about in January, and Christmas shopping starts sometime in March, and we're allowed to actually really have Christmas full go once Halloween's done. So what about Florence? What would Florence think of Christmas? Now, I am going to do a quick check because I can't remember when did Christmas become a massive phenomenon. Tell me what Florence thinks of Christmas anyway, but I'll be checking in the meantime.
I would say that Florence is fairly, she's not big into organised religion, so she wouldn't be big into the, going to church and all that, which I think in the 1920s would have been the big thing that people were doing. But she does now have a young godson, and I'm sure that there are plenty of very enjoyable Christmas activities to do with a 5-year-old in your care, even in the 1930s, and I think she has probably partaken and enjoyed in the various activities to do with a 5-year-old prior to leaving her dear friend and godchild for
and
the
coming
States
back to
and
England
now.
without even saying hello.
And then coming back and not even saying hello. We're under a lot of stress, and I don't think she wants them to meet these people.
So it was it was mid 1800s to 1900s. It was the 19th century that Christmas started taking off as a bit of a social phenomenon. It wasn't until the 30s that Coca-Cola reshaped it and rebranded it and made it all red and pretty, and the Santa Claus, the big bushy white beard. But yes, it would have been probably a pretty big thing already. So from your side, fun activities for a kid. Sounds like Florence through and through. It's a pragmatic this is
It's
an
pragmatic.
interesting thing. There's kids to entertain. Okay. Cool.
Yes, there is a child to entertain. There's some interesting things. Let's yes.
Very good. Okay. And how about Valentine? If we're talking about pragmatic, how does Valentine feel about Christmas?
Well, I suppose growing up in the orphanage, Christmas, because we were, I suppose, being raised by nuns, there was going to mass every single day. There was a lot of God going on around Christmas, which I suppose is the point of it. But one of the traditions was in France, is to leave your shoes on Christmas Eve beside your bed, and you put in treats such as carrots, etc., for Père Noël's donkey. And if you've been good, Père Noël is meant to leave, treats and sweets and all that for you. But surprisingly, he seemed to not find the orphanage, so the food would always be gone. But there would often not be anything in its place except for maybe a baby mouse or something that found its way in there, which is a fun pet to have, to be fair. But now that Valentine has grown up, it's Christmas is more about having a lovely meal with friends and, cracking a good story.
Super. Tell me, Sarah, did you prep for this? Because that seemed to be very practiced, very knowledgeable about what happens in France.
I did the world's swiftest Google.
Very good. Does it teach you? People are going to think we scripted this in advance. Oh, we're just talking about that.
I was like, oh, that's really sweet.
Next time you have to go first so that you don't have time to Google it.
I don't have time to Google. I'm at a disadvantage. I'm not French.
That is impressive.
Yes. Okay.
Just cut that part out so the audience are...
yeah, we can teach the mystery behind the veil. Yeah. Okay, Michal. How does Michal feel about Christmas time?
I wouldn't say there was a lot of presents in Michal's youth. I'd say it's mostly a time for visiting neighbours, mass. Like he grew up in Roscommon, rural farming community. I'm going to say that he went out with the mummers as he got older. Let's say his dad was a captain in the mummers. His dad was the mummers captain, so they'd be out going house to house, doing jigs on the kitchen floor, pretend to be Beelzebub, and going, I'm Oliver Cromwell, and knocking the furniture over, and then asking for money, which is a lot better than than going to mass. So I'd say making the
plus getting a bit of coal in the stocking would have been a great thing.
Well, jeez, coal. Didn't see it.
Yeah.
Turf was all we had. Oh.
Very good.
And we were glad to get it.
the hard summer getting the turf in, right?
Oh yeah, fuck. Did you ever work in the bog?
Once.
Yeah.
No, I've never worked in the bog.
Plenty.
You put your back out for sure.
Okay, super stuff. And how about Ruby Fontaine, or is it Ruby?
Or is it Anna Francis? I think for Ruby Fontaine, I don't think there were, again, many gifts in her childhood. I don't think we had very much money. But I do think as she's got older, she's just sort of hugged to the party lifestyle, and whenever Christmas has got closer, it's just an excuse to go to a party and have a drink and socialise. Very different from myself there. And I think after seeing Loveday and meeting Loveday and whatnot, I'm sure Christmas has felt very different after that. I'd imagine Ruby putting on a bit of a front, really, trying to blend in with Loveday.
Yeah, I'd be interested to get Loveday's take on this at some point as well, because I can imagine Loveday being very enthusiastic about Christmas and
yes, 100%.
dragging Ruby kicking and screaming into Christmas spirit.
You sort of being like, no, it's fine, and her be like, no, this is what's happening, and you're going to do it. So yeah, I'd say that would be Ruby's Christmas cheer through Loveday.
Okay. Super stuff. Okay, and now I'm going to do a quick pause, cut, and start again. but I don't think we'll do another icebreaker. Don't need to have an icebreaker every week. This week I think I'm going to ask you guys to do a little bit of a recap because the last couple of weeks have been particularly hectic and fast moving, and I would love to see what your characters are thinking about it, especially in regards to what you are thinking of as next steps. So give us a little bit of arrived in Southampton 3 days ago, I think. You'd think it was longer than that, but I've gone back and checked, and it seems to only be 3 days. All this chaos has happened. Arrived in Southampton 3 days ago. Took the train to London. Got yourselves ensconced in Ruby's house. In Loveday's house. And then over the next 2 days, how did things go from your perspective, Michal? How do you feel the last couple of days have gone? Yeah.
Jesus, I love a bit of crack. A bit of action. I'll skip over. We already recapped, I think, previously about visiting Gavigan and visiting Mahoney at the Scoop. So myself and Loveday headed up to visit Shipley the painter, to see what he was at, and it turned out he was being held prisoner by a lizard from space, or at least from the distant past. A lizard named Arthur and Bertha. So we sorted Bertha out. We put Bertha in the bin. And then at that stage, Loveday was fairly ripped up. So she went to the hospital. I sort of just bounced from decision to decision until I realised that I'd better run away. So I did. We got Shipley off. I think Shipley has ended up in an institution probably, and that chapter seems to be closed. The others went back to visit the lady in the spice house, whose name eludes me, but I'll remember in a second.
Zahra Shafik.
Shafik, yes.
Why are they so hard to
Shafik.
pronounce?
I know.
Who kind of gave them the cold shoulder, if I remember correctly, didn't give them much information. Kind of in two minds about where she stands on the old spectrum of evil. Evil is a spectrum. Well, she's certainly not being very open with us. Then the cops arrived. There was a kind of a little bit of a mysterious drama about Ruby's friend, or Loveday's friend, Nora Simpson. It turned out to be that Ruby is not who she said she was. The cops arrived to, we think Gavigan tipped off the cops that Miss Anna Francis, which it turns out is Ruby's real name, is in town. By my understanding, he met Miss Anna Francis at a party a long time ago. A weird esoteric party with Latin chanting and drumming, which seems to have traumatized her, and she does not want to remember, or has a panic attack every time the party gets mentioned. But she was accused of theft after that party, and the cops are not being very friendly about it. And I believe that's where we left off, was the cops had just visited us and wagged their finger at Ruby, Anna.
And Loveday had come home.
Oh, did she?
Yes, I was
It was
about
the
to
next
tell.
morning. Yeah, it was Thursday morning, and Loveday had come home, and Ruby was in the process. We'll let Ruby give her. How's the last couple of days been for you, Ruby?
I mean, it's been a lot, hasn't it? It's been a lot. I think I went back to see an old friend in a time of need. But then when she goes missing, then I think I start spiraling a little bit. But yeah, thanks to Gavigan, he's tipped off where we are, and they've sent them, and I've had to spill the beans. To be honest, I'm quite happy that he's done that. It's nice to not be hiding behind a false identity. I think I'm still Ruby, obviously, to the gang, and always will be that. but I hope the gang realise that I'm not a dodgy character. You know, I just got in a bit of a sticky situation one time, and I've tried to escape it. I am nervous about talking to Loveday though. I don't know how she's really going to handle it all. I guess we'll wait and see there. And Mihal made a very good point. Accused of theft. Just accused, okay?
Allegedly.
Allegedly stole.
Okay. How about from Valentine's perspective? Because you were off with Florence digging in and trying to pull up some more leads. How did things go from your perspective the last couple of days?
So Florence and I spoke to Zahra. She just kind of talked about how she assisted Sipenyu Foundation a few times. She gave briefings. She talked to him about customs. So I have to assume there was some kind of import-export, something going on there. She sort of denied what Inspector Barrington was saying about her frequenting the Blue Pyramid. So that kind of feels like a place that we may want to check out further. And then she just talked a lot about spices, which, was interesting, but got a bit old after a while. But then we had a moment where her assistant, a man named Joe, came in, and she kind of dismissed him quite quickly and said something about, that he could not get work anywhere else. So she hired him, but she didn't say why. And he was a kind of a strange man. He moved so silently like a cat, which, I kind of appreciate, because sometimes people just walk very heavily and I don't see why. But it was kind of creepy, like we didn't really hear him coming. And then I suppose we had the big revelation that Ruby happened to have another name. But, I think you have to be a bit of a strange character to be part of this team. So I find it very comforting, to be honest, that, that she had a bit of a spicy past. And we also had that moment where it was extremely foggy out, and it was kind of a creepy weather, and didn't really know how to explain that, but English weather, might not be the best.
The old pea supers.
And yet, and then I think we were talking about our talk with Inspector Barrington, and there was that link between the Australian cult, and then Valentine kind of remembered something about reptiles or something she read about, reptiles walking the earth before humans, and they used to be able to, take on likeness of humans by eating them, which seems very odd. Don't know if it's true or not, but, somebody wrote about it. But yes, I think that was all.
Okay. And anything for you to add, Florence? How have you been feeling the last couple of days? You seem to take Ruby's news quite to heart.
Well, I brought up at the end of last session that that when we first met, both Florence and Valentine had secrets, and
we got quite a hard time for it, if I remember. And you got quite a hard time for it, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, so we both had secrets, and then after our adventures with Larkin, we both revealed these things that we'd been lying about, and we got, a bit of a hard time for lying about things. And if Ruby was hiding these secrets, she could have revealed those at the time, and she didn't. So I think I'm a little bit annoyed about that I've been honest. But
don't be like that, Florence. Don't be.
There was also the moment that it was me who figured out that the only person who could have ratted you out was Gavigan, because he's the only person who seems to have known you from your previous life and then suddenly the police are on our doorstep. So
yeah,
it's less of a it might have been him, and I'm pretty certain that's what happened. Yes, we as Valentine said, we did we went to the spice shop, and there was the chap who was quite creepy, and the woman. Say her name again.
Zahra
in my
Shafik.
brain.
Zahra Shafik.
Zahra Shafik. Okay. Yes, she very much didn't want us to. She was both extremely helpful and extremely unhelpful at the exact same time. That she was extremely pleasant and wanting to talk, but managed to let us walk away with basically nothing. Very wishy-washy.
An excellent politician, if she wanted to go into that field.
Yes. Yes. Yes, so she managed to, and yes, I would agree on the Black Pyramid thing, the Blue Pyramid, but we can discuss that more in character. And yes, there's several conversations where we didn't really learn that much. So from the newspaper to the inspector to the spice shop, we didn't actually pick up much new information at all. But yeah, yeah.
Very good.
I don't think there's much more from Florence.
Okay, super stuff. And then just one thing to touch back on. I think it was Loveday that was asking at the toward the end of the last session, what phase of the moon it is, and I said I had to quickly scramble and find and double check for you, etc., etc. The moon is waxing, and it will be the full moon waxing gibbous in 2 days. The 7th of February will be the first night of the full moon. 7th, 8th, and 9th will be the full moon for January.
Okay. Wait, was the above the table? Was the full moon related to the when they were taken?
It was the abductions.
The abductions, yeah,
for sure.
No, so you guys were taken. Are you talking about when you were taken in New York, or when the people were taken in London?
I was on about the people.
Dark of the Moon.
That was the dark of the moon.
Yeah.
So
Same
full
as New York,
moons-
in fact.
These
The
cults,
the
they all
full
do
moon.
something.
I think again. I don't want to too vociferously push for on Loveday's behalf while she's not here. But I do believe that Loveday had been reading some of the articles, the clippings,
Oh,
and that's what prompted her asking about the phase of the moon.
Should we roll for luck before we start?
Oh, what we absolutely stellar. Let's do that.
Wait, do I
Oh,
want a
bang
success or a
on.
failure?
Bang on success.
to-
You
You
want to failure.
You want failure.
I want
It's
failure.
a great success, Omi. Exactly 45.
I haven't failed one of those in a long time.
Too lucky.
Nice.
I actually managed
Florence.
to, yes, because I've spent a fair bit of my luck recently. So I want some of it back.
Nice. 7 points of luck. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Very nice, very nice, very nice.
You're
Very
all
good,
very
very
much
nice.
back into healthy luck territory. I like to see that.
Not
So
me.
you've got to keep it healthy, so
We've
when
got
the
a bit
dragon
more
comes
to
out
take
of the
away.
wall, you can spend it all.
When the well is lifted.
When the well is lifted, we can maybe survive.
Nobody lift the well. Have we not learned
Nobody-
from
yes,
New York?
yes, yes, yes.
No.
Sorry.
Do not
Is
do not
is
touch the well.
Don't lift the well or do lift the well?
No, don't.
I
If you see me Hall doing anything, just like slap him with a newspaper.
Or run away and leave him to his fate.
Or you could do that
I'd
too,
like
but
to
I'm
shoot
an
my
android well.
friends. So, funny.
So, I think we pick up with me channeling a little bit of Loveday.
Oh, love that.
As you guys sit in Loveday's front room, and you've twice, if I remember rightly, the last session, you've twice started, and twice kind of fumbled a bit, and twice she's changed the subject a little bit, and I think you went as far as no, really, Loveday, this is important. I need to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but maybe we could make it quick. I'm hoping to catch a train out to the coast this afternoon, and I do need to get moving. The car is going to take me. Do you think we could talk about this when I come back, Ruby?
Where are you going?
I'm going out to the coast. The doctor said to get some coast air or some countryside air, but I'd like to be by the sea. And a little further away from the action.
No, stay safe, and we'll have this conversation when you're feeling more like yourself.
Oh, that's good. Give me a psychology check, Ruby, please.
Regular success.
Similarly to when she found that handkerchief in the hotel room, you get a feeling that Loveday has an inkling something is going on and has been continually kind of avoiding it, maybe waiting for you to come and tell her, but at the same time not particularly keen to get into the weeds and talk about it.
Okay.
There've been 3 different situations and moments where she's gone, that's her business. If she wants to talk about it, she will, and has just shot on ahead into something else. One of them was the whole passport and traveling over, and you saying, if I get stopped and asked questions, just go with it. And she was like, yes, whatever, no problem, darling. So again, she kind of brushes it off a bit and is like, I kind of need to get my stuff and get ready. I'm going out to the coast. I will catch up with you wherever you are when I'm feeling a little better. But the doctor said it would be a few days. I just need to take it easy.
Totally understand. Don't you worry. Rest up. Stay safe.
I'm trying to decide if I want to take any of the books with me.
I mean, I'd recommend not. It's totally up to you.
I am reading.
It's supposed to be resting.
That huge tome, and it would be a good chance to get through it and get some more pages turned.
But you're on your own.
It's quite hard going.
You're on your own, and reading the books hasn't gone too well for the rest of us.
No, that is a good point. Yes, you're right. I tell you what I'll do. I'll bring it along, and then I just won't read it.
Okay.
Anyway, I need to... you couldn't give me a hand up, could you? Oh, it hurts.
Yeah, I'll give you a hand. Anything you need, Loveday.
No, I'm all right. Thank you, Ruby. You're always so good to me, Ruby.
I try.
And when I get back, we're having cocktails. And
yeah, maybe we talk first, then cocktails.
I got a call from some of my friends. They've been leaving messages. They're scandalized that we haven't been out to any of the parties or seen any of them for drinks or done dinner with anybody. So we kind of have to do some social stuff as well when I come back.
We have to, do we?
It's kind of our responsibility, Ruby. We kind of have to.
Okay.
I have to keep up appearances,
True.
I mean, Dad kind of does want to get into the House of Lords.
You want to go out? I will be there.
Okay. I don't know if the others up and about or if they seem to have been strangely scarce since I came in, and she takes a quick glance at you. I'll just go grab my things. And heads upstairs. doo-doo-doo, nothing's
Okay.
happening.
Nothing's happening. Everything's fine.
And once
Everything's
again,
fine.
you get that strange little bit of a feeling that Loveday sees a lot more sometimes and has a lot more going on under the surface, but likes to plaster a great big smile and la 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 on top of everything.
Okay.
Okay. Does anyone make a point of coming out and greeting Loveday or saying how are you or anything like that? Or are we all
sorry,
waiting
above-
for the fallout?
Sorry, above the table, last week we had to restrain Ruby. I think we were all there for that, were we?
Oh yeah.
When she
But
was
when
this when
Loveday
she was talking to Loveday?
arrived-
She was talking to Loveday and she started hitting herself.
Oh,
She tried talking, she started hitting herself.
we
and
had
to be
the
restrained.
conversation already then last week.
Well, she
But
started
no,
to.
it was only start. Yeah, I only started. Nothing actually came out, did it?
I think. Well, I
Did
can't
you say
remember
what
exactly
your
what
real
you said.
name was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's been that much.
Yeah,
you
but
started
none of the
talking.
details.
Okay. Well, then that's as far as
Difficult.
you got that far, and she's like, it's fine. We'll talk it through. We'll talk about it some more when I get back. Yeah,
Also,
everything
also
else
the-
still stands.
also that puts more like emphasis on why she's wanting to suppress it and just crack on
Yeah,
because
she's seen that this
obviously
is
I'm
a bit
going a bit
traumatic
insane.
already, and yeah. Did Ruby have because she'd had an episode while talking to you guys.
Well, I
And
think
then-
you just like blanked. You didn't.
more extreme with
It was
Loveday,
more extreme
wasn't
with
it?
Loveday. Yeah, you started hitting
Okay,
yourself, and
okay.
I think
Yeah.
I can't remember who restrained you. I think we were there for that.
No, yeah, I remember that now. You guys called her down, and she called out to you guys. You came running. You restrained Ruby, and yeah, sorry, because from the recaps, I was at the. Oh yeah, we were just getting to having the chat, but no, you're right. Absolutely, it had already
Also,
happened.
Above the
It's just
table,
over
how does the whole insanity thing work?
Yeah.
I don't-
So it depends. What you have is an indefinite insanity that you're not aware of. Okay.
Okay.
When you've got a temporary or an indefinite insanity, anything that can, triggers. Usually, it's a trigger of sand loss, right? Triggers an episode, a repeat episode, right? So let's say you lose 5 sand and you go into a fit of screaming, right? For a certain amount of time after that, if you lose 1 more point of sanity, you fall into that same kind of panic mode again, right?
Right.
Same with indefinite insanity, except it's slightly less impactful. The indefinite insanity just has lasting effects. Your indefinite insanity is like an amnesia, right? Where if you look too deep, because it's untreated, it's unaddressed, you haven't had a psychoanalysis, you haven't even recognized yourself fully.
What it is.
Maybe you've recognized it unconsciously, but you haven't tried to work through it, and you've just accepted stuff I don't remember, and I'm happy with not remembering. So when you touch in on those memories and start to remember things, that's when you get that reoccurrence of the panic.
Okay.
So basically, to overcome that is 2 things. One, you just pretend those memories don't exist and move along and we never deal with it again and everything's happy. Or you need to have someone with psychoanalysis kind of talk you through it. Or just be in a place with somebody you really trust in a calm environment and try and work through it yourself. Or potentially use one of your key connections, like your best friend or your the place you love to spend time, and just go spend time there, but consciously try and bring the memories back and work through it, and don't keep
So
avoiding.
I could work through it with the group, even though they don't
Yeah.
have any skills to
Yeah, exactly.
relate
You
to
could
that.
work through it with the group, but it would need to be a calm situation, no pressure, no, oh God, I've got to tell someone, or oh my God, they've just found out, or any of those things that are heightening your anxiety level. it's going to put you in a state where you're liable to snap in again.
So slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah, just
Ah.
find a calm moment, etc. Or just, again, this is not medical advice, but sometimes it's important to go talk to a professional.
Yes.
Okay. So yes, sorry. Much of what we just talked about with Ruby and Loveday still carries, but sorry. So much of what we just discussed, Ruby and Loveday, still applies. It's just it's following that moment that Ruby had. So you guys had kind of come back together after a few moments to calm down, and
Yeah.
that's when Loveday is, yeah, I'm gonna go and recuperate and take the waters. Maybe you relax a bit. And, okay, cool. Okay, good stuff. So in that case, you guys are probably staying a little scarce and not coming out to jump all over Loveday either. But she comes knocking. And it would probably be on Florence's door. Florence, she just sticks her head in once she's knocked in. I'm going to take a train out to the coast. As the doctor recommended, take the air and try and recuperate. I'll come back and regroup with you all in a few days when I'm feeling a little better. But especially if the situation with Ruby is really is going to be heightened by trying to explain things to me, I think it's good to maybe give it some time to settle before she has to run through it with me. I've said that to her, and she seems okay with it. So, but just will you just keep an eye on her? Just make sure she's okay.
Of course.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, great. Listen, I've left a bit of money on the table downstairs. Just in case you folks need anything while I'm away. Otherwise, yes, I'll see you in a few days. I do need some time to recuperate.
Of course.
Bye. And she gets a case together. Gets out. Gets the driver, takes her to the train station. And in the house, it is quiet. Thursday, I believe. As I said, Thursday, the 5th of February.
What time of the day is it?
It's only because Loveday came home quite early in the morning, probably been about an hour with the kerfuffle. So we say it's about 10:30, 11:15 in the morning. Somewhere in the morning room, probably the wireless is on, and there's a bit of the usual crackle and some information coming across about the weather. It is a day. It's going to be blue skies. Temperature's going to be about 51 degrees. That's Fahrenheit. We're still in Fahrenheit at this point. And it is it's going to be cold and crisp. Little chance of precipitation. Of course, watch out for fogs in the London region with this cold, crisp weather. As the evening comes in, we'll have the usual fogs rolling in off the water.
I'm going to turn that off.
Okay.
And start banging on the table. Everybody get up! It's 10:30.
Right.
What are you banging about? I was just in my room reading.
Come here to me, quickly. What year were we in Peru?
What year were we in Peru?
Yeah, do you remember? Quick, before Ruby comes down.
1921?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Is that right, Florence, is it?
Yes.
Okay, that's okay. False alarm. We're grand so.
Pourquoi? Why
Just something
didn't you
didn't make
check?
sense. Something about her story didn't make sense, but it's all right.
Oh, what
Did
didn't
you say?
make
Sorry.
sense?
Are you talking about me? Hello. Morning, guys.
It depends. What's your name?
Morning.
Today it's Ruby. What's yours?
Oh,
One-eyed
in that
Mick.
case, we were talking about you. Yeah, how are you
Oh,
getting on?
okay. Yeah,
This
not
one
too
I make.
bad.
Have you figured it out yet? Have you?
Go on. What were you talking about before I got here?
I was trying to pick holes in your story, Ruby.
Pick away. I'll
Here's
be
what I
nothing but
want,
honest.
right?
Suspicious.
What?
You
I always
clearly-
am. What did they accuse you of stealing?
I have no idea. They just said theft, so I don't even know what they're on about.
Have you
Right.
not asked for the details?
I mean,
The
yeah, but
facts.
they didn't provide any. They said that's up to them to share it.
That seems quite illegal.
I
Surely
mean,
it's been
the
You
whole
guys,
thing
you
seemed
guys got the
illegal.
impression that last night was the first time this had actually been raised to Ruby. She didn't seem aware that there was any accusation of theft. I think she said after she thought maybe they were trying to fit her up for murder or something.
Yeah, murder was what I remembered. That there was a bit of an escalation in the rumour mill.
Yeah, there was so many rumors. So many rumors, guys.
But
Come here, is your
if it
friend
was
is your
all-
friend Nora missing, or was that just that she was picked up for questioning?
No, just that she was picked up for questioning. I thought she was missing, but sure.
But if you thought that you were being accused of murder, would you not, inquire over who had been murdered?
I asked everything that I could, to be fair. It's a rumour mill. So obviously when I've heard something, I've asked the questions. Obviously said that's ridiculous. But then I hear that
Sort of
they're...
investigating
But
murder.
also remember, Anna Francis hasn't been herself. Anna Francis has been Ruby Fontaine, and so Ruby Fontaine has been asking, "Oh, what was this? Has somebody got killed, or who got killed?" And the rumor mill rattles around, but as Anna Francis, Ruby hasn't been involved in any conversations about this. There's only one person in the world who kind of puts those two people together, and that's Nora. In all other ways, Ruby cut her old life out.
Yeah, Nora's
Look, if you were
my
accused of-
one
If you were
connection.
accused of murder, them lads last night would not have been friendly. They would not. Have
True,
been, so-
true, exactly. So it's a relief for me. Relief for me.
So you
Right.
made all of these very dramatic changes in your life just off of the rumour mill. No one ever actually came to your door accusing you of anything.
Well, no, yeah, I heard that they were looking for me, and I've had to, and they weren't just casual people. These are scary people. You don't want to be messed up with them. So, yeah,
Oh, so it was not the police who were looking for you, it was someone else.
the police and somebody else. Yeah,
Oh, who else?
Ruby is starting to look a little anxious as you discuss this. As you start thinking about who's
honestly,
looking
I'm not
It's
too
all right,
sure.
Ruby.
I'm not
all
too
right.
sure.
You're all right. You're all right. You're all right. Come here. It's Gavigan and his gang. You know, but
I mean, that's what I think. That's what I think, but I don't know. I just don't know. And the more I think, the more I start panicking, and yeah, it's a lot for me. A lot for me to handle.
what do you think we should do next?
I suppose what are our priorities at the moment? I think it's worth having a look at the Blue Pyramid. I'd probably say from a bit of a distance. I wouldn't go in there, guns blazing.
Did you hear that, Mick?
It was-
Huh?
I said that
Just-
primarily for Mick's benefit.
Yes, I thought so. I
I
thought so.
don't usually go in guns blazing. I come out guns blazing.
I mean, you generally go in, you start an argument with someone because you take offense to something very minor they said, and then you punch somebody.
And then-
Are you proposing this as a plan, or
No, Meek.
it sounds good?
That is the concern. Is that you will
yeah.
punch somebody and then they'll take their face off and it'll be a big reptile and
Look, I've done all right so
Just
far.
don't
Nobody
know.
that I
you
punched.
said yesterday that anybody could be a reptile, so just bear that
Did
in
I not
mind.
tell you about the reptile that we met?
You did. I'm repeating what you said.
Yeah. Well,
See,
if I meet
this
one,
is it.
I'm
You were
going to punch
starting
it.
an argument. I have not
Actually,
offended.
very quickly, can I check with you? Are you more comfortable with a shotgun or a handgun?
Oh, I mean, I like a little bit of both.
Because I know you've got a shotgun, and personally,
have
I
a
prefer a shotgun to a handgun myself.
Are you good with the shotgun?
Better than I am with a handgun.
Okay.
So I just thought I'd check with you if you want to swap.
What kind of vent gun are you
Boxes.
packing?
It's a Luger from the war. I got it off a German fella. Be right up your alley.
A German fella. I don't know if I want to be handling a German gun after
It's all right.
what had happened during the war.
Grant, we won't swap though. Next time we're attacked by a lizard and I miss, I'll remind you of this conversation.
We're
What
in
did I also-
London. If you want a new gun, buy a new gun.
Okay, I will.
There's
I'm sure
gun
Loveday's
regulations
dad's
at this
got a
point
few
in
knocking about.
history.
She didn't want
That's
a shotgun.
there are
was
there are
just checking.
shops where you can buy guns.
No, I love a
surely?
shotgun. Also,
Can you hang on
Loveday's
to it?
father.
I'll get my own.
I'm sure if we contacted Loveday's father and said we want to purchase a few guns, I don't think he would have a problem.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't mind doing that before we meet another lizard.
Procuring firearms requires licenses in England.
I mean, we
Shotgun.
all have guns.
Not so much. If you want to procure a shotgun, it's a tool. It's not a weapon.
Is it fair to say that Mick might know people who know how to get weapons in England without licenses?
I'd be very disappointed if you did not.
Mick may have some contacts who could possibly point him in the right direction. For
If
a
you go
price,
to Tommy now,
we're talking about a price in favours. Close to the price in
We're talking
money.
more New York now.
Ah.
Well, I think Loveday will sort us out when the time comes, you know.
I'd be surprised if Tommy is not coming for a visit, given that Loveday almost got eaten by a giant lizardy
Well,
Well, I
reptile.
don't think she tells him that in her letters. I mean, would you say that to your fiance? Hello, my
I
dear.
would.
I almost got eaten
Of
by
course
a
I would.
lizard.
It's an excellent story. Why would you not share it?
Um,
Otherwise,
Alright,
what do you
so we
talk
got the
about?
Blue
See the
Pyramid.
weather.
Has anybody got any other
Yes.
ideas? I don't think we should all go to the Blue Pyramid because if we all go, we're all recognisable. Do you know?
I'm a
was
bit
going
nervous
to
now as well
raise-
about showing my face.
yes. Ruby, are those men with... are those police going to come back for you?
I literally have no idea. I don't know what their idea
They
is.
just said don't
right
leave
now.
the country.
Yes, they did. So I'm going to leave the country.
Are you?
I don't know
Are
yet.
you?
We'll see. I don't know.
Right
First boat to Australia. Please.
The spiders in Australia are very big. I wouldn't go there.
Let's
Okay,
skip
thank you.
all the intermediary steps and go straight to a penal colony.
Go straight to Australia. Why not?
Get myself in trouble with the Australian viewers now.
If we're splitting up, with all of my connections as a PI, I might know someone we can talk to who might be able to help you out of your little legal trouble.
Oh my god, I would love that. Thank you so much.
Maybe we will split up.
Was that hard to say, Florence? You said it very. You said it.
A 2 and a 2. I go with Ruby and you two, and no
Yes.
one leaves anyone alone for any amount of time. For any reason, okay?
I just want to point out that the last people who were alone with Mick almost died for various reasons.
Well, then
Valentine
I'm
does
not
not
going
want to
with
meet, meet up with me.
I'm a little concerned.
You go with
Well,
Mick.
give
No,
it a
you go with
shotgun
Mick.
then.
What? Did you? But you could accidentally shoot me with this. No.
All
my
right,
shotgun.
come on, we're going to the Blue Pyramid. I'll buy you a pint.
fine.
But you have to try to guess why my name is One-Eyed Mick. You have to at
Uh,
least give it a shot.
all right.
But if you get it wrong, you're paying. Yes?
Yeah, hang on. You said you would buy me a pint.
If you got it right.
Oh Lord. Fine. Let's go then.
Let's go. Right, we're going to the Blue Pyramid. We meet you back here at... Is this place going to be open at 11 o'clock in the morning?
We can just go scoop it out.
Guy, the place that I'm going, do you know how long that would take? Is this a day trip?
Oh no! So that's a so
That's
firstly
not a day. That's not.
that's
a day
connected to one of the news articles.
I
I
was
really
gonna
need to
say
read
that in
these
character.
articles.
Okay, so that's connected to one of the news articles, and no, that's the one. If you remember, I mentioned that's definitely going to be a full time away, and it would probably be the entire.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah. Now you could make a phone call.
We could do. Okay. phone call. Yeah. Because there's 3 people within that family. I assume I'm calling the...
You probably call... you might call the daughter.
Because I would assume just from that description that the daughter would be the one I would have the social connection
Yeah,
with.
and if
she
something...
might be, she might know about parties. But
exactly,
in
or she
terms
may
of
have even
getting
heard
legal-
rumours about this, and exactly, yeah.
Yeah, but in terms of
she'd
like
know
the-
more than
the
you for sure.
legal help.
Okay.
Well, she would be, but in terms of the legal help, I assume that the dad would be the...
Okay,
but,
no problem.
can speak to her first, and I feel like maybe I would speak to the daughter for the...
First, and then if she goes, oh, you need to talk to Dad about that, then you go, okay, great.
Then, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least you're not calling a Baron and going, hey, hi, remember me?
My friend had legal trouble.
Yeah.
Yes, I realise I should have messaged this all beforehand, but I was just...
No,
thinking
all
about
good, that's good. Okay, brilliant.
Cool. Sorry, in character.
Okay, back in character.
okay.
So
lost.
you're gonna make a couple of phone calls, and
I'm gonna make phone calls.
who's going to the Blue Pyramid Club? Mick and Valentine. Ruby, are you staying with Florence?
Yes,
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
just because if it's discussion about... Also,
Yeah.
no one... Even if it's staying in the flat,
Okay, very good.
I am not being left alone.
Excellent.
I will be with Florence.
So only Loveday is alone. That's good.
Okay, well, that's her doing.
Okay,
I
so
will not be left alone.
Mihal, you and Valentine leave and head off down for Soho to the Blue Pyramid Club. Valentine, you're not super familiar with London, but there's something familiar about this address of the Blue Pyramid Club as you kind of head off and you're starting to work out directions. You're like, wait, that has to be just around the corner from where you were yesterday at Empire Spices.
Hmm.
Like, literally round the corner.
It's very odd.
Okay, so it kind of casts a bit of a light on the. Oh yes, well I don't really go there much, or I wouldn't know much about that place. It's, yeah. Okay, so you guys set off, and Morven, we'll start with Florence's quick phone call then. So you get onto the switch, and they put you through, and kind of have soft, papery voice answers. You do recognize the voice of the butler, Mr. Tompkins. Plum Castle, can I help you?
Hello, this is Florence Harper. I'd like to speak to Eloise.
There's a pause. Oh, young Miss Harper. Oh, yeah. Miss Eloise is not taking calls. I'll put you through to the Baron. He is up from London at the moment. I'll put you through, and maybe you can have a chat with Lord Arthur, and maybe he can arrange for you to have some time talking to Eloise. She has been a little poorly.
Oh gosh, so sorry to hear that.
Oh well, these things happen. Vicissitudes of health, you know. I'll put you through now. And a few seconds later, you hear kind of trump of footsteps, and the phone is taken. Obviously, this is put you through means I'll call the Lord, and he will come down the hall and take the phone from me.
I was expecting to call a young woman in my age bracket with whom I have a connection. Okay, this is an entirely different conversation.
Hello.
Hello,
Miss Harper, is it?
Yes. Hello.
Yes, I remember you. Yes, very good. We haven't seen you in quite some time.
Yes, I've been traveling. I just came back from America.
Goodness, you'll have to tell us all about it. So you're
I-
calling for Eloise, I believe.
Yes, I'm so terribly here to see. Terrible to hear that she's ill.
Yes, it's nothing serious. Nothing serious. Just a touch of the flu, influenza. So taking all precautions and making sure she gets well and
Naturally.
doesn't strain her voice too much. But I suppose
Oh, of course.
is it something? Was it something urgent, or is it just about a social engagement?
Well, I was going to ask her if she'd heard some things in the rumour mill. You know, silly, girly gossip. Probably.
Well, I suppose I can put you through. She might appreciate having someone to talk to. Just don't tax her voice if that's okay.
Of course. Naturally.
Miss Harper, do you mind me asking? Are you still in that that employment that your father was so disturbed about?
Yes, I am.
Okay, very good. I'll get Eloise to come to the phone. One moment.
Thank you.
Well, you know how it is here. It could take a few minutes from upstairs.
Of course.
Good few minutes go by, and then the phone's picked up. A breathless young lady. Florence, is that you?
Louise! Yes, how are you, my dear?
Oh, it's so nice to talk to you. I never get to talk to anyone these days.
Oh, gosh.
And then you hear the mouthpiece of the phone go. Yes. It's so lovely to get to talk to you.
Wonderful.
Father says you were in America.
I was in America. Delightful with some friends. I'm just back.
You must tell me all about it. Was it as magical as they say? You were in New York.
New York. It was. If it's magical, it's.
What are the tall buildings
majestic.
like?
Oh, they're so much taller than anything in London. It's quite impressive. My dear, I was
would really
wondering.
love to go. And how did you get? Did you go on the ship? You weren't nervous like after the Titanic?
Oh, I was nervous, but I was with some wonderful people who kept me, who looked after me, and
Good.
It's on behalf of one of them who I'm actually calling you today just to ask if you've heard anything in the rumor mill. About
I don't really get out much at the moment.
Oh, well, I'll ask anyway. And a friend of mine, she got caught up in this horrible business with this. There was this party, and they seemed to be having, a cult. They seem to be in the way that these parties are into.
Oh yeah, well there's lots of that going on.
Seances.
At least there was a couple
this
of.
one seemed.
Oh yes, go on.
Oh, have you been to? There was, talks about.
Oh no, I
chanting
would
and
never.
things
No,
getting out of hand.
definitely not. I've never been to any party like that. Can
I do a psychology check?
Yeah. Give me a second.
Because there's clearly information here. This is fine psychology. Okay, extreme success. I want information. What's going on?
Okay, so a couple of things. First, her father is obviously standing right there beside her.
Okay.
And she's kind of having to make asides to her dad, going, "No, I haven't been to any kind of party." No,
Okay.
But secondly, the whole I don't really get to go out much, and then the way she kind of course corrected after the first time she said it, and there's just something off. There's something not ringing true. Like she's covering up something, or she's she's being cagey and trying not to say something. And when you think back, the way her dad talked about the influenza, and there's something going on, and it's something a bit off about
Okay.
this conversation. So your spidey senses
Okay.
are right.
Okay. My spidey senses are then I'm gonna go for a charm.
Okay.
And see if I can persuade her, even with father on shoulder, to give me. Never mind, that was a failure, and that is too much of a gap that I'm not gonna waste luck on that. So
You push and
never
roll, or
mind, I'm just that can go worse, but it's not. It's just a words conversation, so
what's the worst that could happen?
might give it a go.
Famous last words.
So many bad things. Okay.
Your entire reputation comes crumbling down.
Hard success.
Oh. So how do you go about this? Just give me a couple of broad brushstrokes.
So I think I'm gonna try and I'm gonna try and get her to calm down. But I'm going to, start poking towards the subject of the parties, and that I know that she has enjoyed a party, so is there anything about this sort of thing that
But you
she
wouldn't tell her
might-
dad, and we can nudge that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um
Yes. Oh okay. No, exactly. Yes. And as you chat to her, she kind of gives little non sequitur yeses and of courses that don't fit with the rhythm of what you're saying. So it's obviously performance for whoever's listening. And
okay.
then and so wait, are you saying about 6 years ago?
Yes.
I did hear something like that. Yes, it was all a buzz for a while. That you wouldn't know. No, was she wasn't one of the set. There was a young girl, Julie, who she'd been to a couple of those kind of parties. Yes, it's the obviously. I mean that I was only 13.
Yes,
Sorry, Florence. Yes. Because a few of my friends' older sisters would have been at those parties with her, and she went missing, and they thought she'd been killed by some someone down in from Manchester direction, but that it was all only rumors. I mean, it came out later. Apparently, she'd moved away to Italy or something.
Would you know a surname beyond Julie if I was to look into all of this nonsense?
No, I wouldn't remember the young lady's surname. No, but you're saying your friend is in a bit of trouble, and
she's been accused of something that she obviously didn't do.
Your friends, if you're in those circles down in London, you probably have better people to ask about this kind of thing than I. But is this possibly, is there a connection here that would make father she's dancing around asking you, are you calling because her dad's up here?
I was asking because I thought you might know, being a woman of sophistication, but
but remember, I was only 13 at the time.
of course.
I have heard the rumors since, as I say, from my friends' older sisters. But if your friend is in that kind of trouble, that there's Well, come on, yes, Dad. And as he takes his phone away, and just put the stuff with Lawrence behind us. Is Florence? Yes. If your friend needs help, that father could provide. He says he would see if he could put in a word or pull. No, of course not pull strings. He put in a word and talk to someone to see if he could work out what's going on, maybe.
If he would be willing, I would speak to him. I didn't want him to reject me out of hand and face that embarrassment.
No, sometimes it's good to have someone in the room, isn't it? Oh no, Father, I'm all right. Hey, shouting in the background, and next thing you hear a couple of footsteps, and Eloise is goodbye, Florence. It was lovely talking to you. I would love to see you some. And she's now moving off into the distance, and her father comes on the line. Sorry, Florence. She's come over a bit weak. We really have to look after her health. It's a priority, you know.
Of course. Important to look after her.
So listen, I did hear some rumblings. You might not have realised, but I was here while Eloise was talking to you. Terribly sorry to eavesdrop.
Oh gosh, I didn't notice at all.
Yes. So, somewhat different to Eloise. I heard some scuttlebutt rumours and that kind of thing around the house, as it were, back 6 years or so ago. But it was more around a young lady who had stolen something, as opposed to murder. But I think there was a lot of rumour and the gentleman in question is not. I wouldn't impeach his character in any way, obviously, but he's certainly not known for, shall we say, temperance. So it was all kind of poo-pooed somewhat, but. Are you suggesting that your friend has been wrongly accused of something, be it whether it's murder or theft or anything else?
Wrongly accused, and we had police at the door.
But by a member of the House of Lords.
By a member of the House of Lords.
Okay, well, you're right to call it. It is a sticky situation. Listen, it's a difficult time for us up here in Lesser Edale at the moment. I am up here dealing with Eloise's illness and family situation, but I suppose I could make a couple of calls and see if I could prevail upon the chap to withdraw his allegations. But I can't promise anything. As I say, it's a bit rough up here right now.
It's difficult.
Yes.
But if you could, it would mean the world.
Florence, you roll me an idea and intelligence check, please.
Hard success. Smart cookie.
Things being difficult up in Lesser Edale, eh?
Oh, are things difficult up there right now?
So he's implying things are difficult up in Lesser Edale to do with Eloise's health. You,
but we have
however,
seen
have you've got other suspicions possibly. So that's why you kind of put two and two together and go, Wait, maybe
Okay.
he isn't home to do with Eloise's health.
Yeah.
Maybe he's home for something completely different.
Okay.
Because there's a bit of a scandal brewing. Maybe he needs PI.
Is it just? Oh, is it just Eloise's help, or is there anything else that's troubling you?
No, just the health. That's all. No, just yes, just their health. No,
Of course. And as you know, I'm still working as a PI, so if you ever need me for any reason, my services, my skill set, then they are always on offer for you in appreciation of you doing what you can for the sake of my friend.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you, Florence, and I will definitely keep that in mind if the need arises. Yes.
Do keep in
Thank
mind.
you.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll make some calls, as I said. I mean, no promises, but I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
No, of course, nothing untoward here. You understand? Just between colleagues and
of course, everything above board.
He is one of the old boys.
Yes, of course.
Good day. Okay, and he hangs up. Was Ruby there during that conversation? Or would you have gone to make a call in private?
I don't think she was. I mean, if we're where is the phone within the?
It will be
Lovedays?
in the parlor. So one of the kind of sitting room areas.
Yeah, I mean, I think that depends on Ruby whether or not you're in the room. I don't think she's hiding the conversation.
No. Okay, so you wouldn't have gone. Can I have some time? Okay, so Ruby, would you have hung around while Florence was on the phone?
Definitely, I don't wanted to know what was going on.
Okay, so your end of that conversation was very interesting to hear. That was kind of a strange conversation. But I'll leave you guys to let you guys catch up on that in a few minutes after we jump over to Mick and Valentine. So yes, you make your way to Soho. You go to almost exactly the same place you were yesterday, just a couple of blocks over and a little down the road. And you find the Blue Pyramid Club quite easily. It's on Mirrored Street. The area is kind of scattered with cheap eating houses, coffee shops, especially fashionable overseas sorts of coffee shops like the Moorish Cafe or the Algerian. You've heard, Mihal, that it's kind of fashionable for kind of intellectuals and pseudo intellectuals. Valentine, you'd also be aware that anyone from Paris who's been over to London is always a must go to Soho. Soho's lovely. I mean, it's great. This is where the good times are had, etc. Okay, especially the nightlife. And you head to the front door. It is closed. Now remember, it's only maybe 11:30 in the morning at this point.
Is there any indication of when it'll open?
It is a doorway with a quite nice sign above it, but no real kind of notices or signage, or there's no playbills or anything like that, like you would have seen in Harlem. Just a very kind of nondescript, quite nice wooden door.
And that's it. No signs. No we open at.
No, just the Blue Pyramid.
I suppose we should knock then. What do you reckon?
I suppose we could, but I suppose we should have thought this is a club. It probably will open a bit later. Maybe we should ask at one of these cafes across the road. They might be able to tell us.
Yeah, let me just knock first, just in case.
Okay, you give a knock.
Yeah.
door opens up, and there is shall we say, a suited gorilla standing there. A very, very large, slightly heavy set, portly kind of, but big gentleman, and he says in a very broad kind of Cockney, which I'm not going to do. All right, you members, show me your cards.
We are interested in becoming members, but are not currently members.
Well, unless you have a member to introduce you, you don't get in to try. There's
This is disappointing.
Doris. He looks back. Doris is at the desk inside. You £5 will sign you up for the month.
That'd be great, yeah.
Oh, lovely. And
Very
then we
good.
come in.
He steps aside. It gives it. Actually, as he's about to step aside, he gives you a kind of look up and down. Can you give me credit rating checks, please? Or acting, if you're acting kind of respectable and moneyed or anything like that. But otherwise, just credit rating checks.
Sorry, what do you roll for acting?
It would be under art acting. There's a section down on the one side of the sheet for art skills.
Is there?
Oh, got photography.
I
Should
don't
have the
have a
credit
section.
rating. Credit rating it is.
Give
Oh
it a
no.
shot.
Oh no.
No. Failure. We are poor.
Yeah, and we look at.
It kind of gives you a look. Will you show me your money first?
No problem.
He says a turn of
Yeah.
phrase.
£5. No, he actually literally wants to see the money.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Okay. There you go.
Right, my bad. He steps aside and lets you in.
My bad. What does that mean?
Don't try to fight yet, make him good inside.
I'm doing really well.
Not even through the door. Get in.
Yes, no fighting in here.
No,
I
we
agree.
wouldn't dream of it.
Over the desk
Jesus,
there.
I wouldn't-
She'll
I
sign
wouldn't
you up.
tackle you, man. I wouldn't tackle you if I was fighting. Look at
Oh,
Good luck.
Jesus Christ.
You Irish, are you?
How do you feel about the Irish?
Don't care.
Yeah, well, grand.
Fair enough.
Got to go to here for accents.
Well, I mean, where do you think she's from?
The continent.
Wait, what? Well
I mean,
done.
he's not wrong.
He's good. He's right. He's good. Come on, we go. Go up to Doris.
You head on up. It's just literally just down the corner. There's a little doorway, little desk, sort of sitting set back into the doorway, and a woman walks over from inside. And kind of, it's a limited little front office. She comes over. She kind of sits down at the table. Right, names then, please.
My name is Juliette.
She doesn't even blink. Juliette?
Oh, Philip. Dubois.
Juliette. Okay. Any contact information, address we can reach you at, somewhere we can maybe send pamphlets?
I'm going to put him with Miles Shipley's address.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes,
I
we have
Chelsea, okay.
we have just moved, and I forgot the address temporarily.
Well, congratulations on your new house.
Oh, thank you.
And you, sir, your name?
John Torsney.
Could you spell that, please?
John, as
Yes,
in John.
not that part, dear.
Torsney, Torsney.
Torsney. Huh.
Yeah.
An Irish name.
Anglo-Norman originally.
Oh, okay.
If you go back far
And
enough.
and same address for the both?
Oh yes.
Okay.
We're cousins.
Yes, we.
Very none of my business. Go on. We on your way out, we'll give you membership cards. Now, just so warning. There's not much happening at this time of day. The dances won't have started, and the musical acts don't come on until the evening. Will you need? Will you be staying until the performances, until the dances start? If so, I could give you change.
Change for
Tipping.
Oh, very good. We just wanted to check the place out and see what the vibe was like, and we might come back later or we might stay on. We wanted to see what kind of a club is. We've heard it's great, and that's why we want to come down. But
lots of people have been talking about it, and we had to come and check it out.
Dancing, musicians, a little bit of variety acts, that kind of thing.
Very good.
Occasional comics get up and try their hand to say something funny, but that doesn't usually go down very well.
We have some friends in the Egyptian community, and they were telling us it's very popular.
Really? Who would you know?
Oh no, sorry, I didn't mean the London Egyptian community. I meant we were in New York till recently. I meant the broader Egyptian community.
The club's name has made it all the way over to the United States.
Oh yes, very
it's
famous
very well
internationally.
Known. People are always coming over and back.
Well, that's lovely to hear. She's looking away, kind of looking through a notebook, and looks back. So, anything else? Any other questions? Anything I can do for you?
What would be, I suppose, the liveliest time of evening to come and meet people?
Oh, anytime after about 8 p.m.
Wonderful.
You don't know if Mr. Gavigan will be in today. Does he often come in?
Well, I can't really give any information about the activities of members or whether someone's a member or not.
Very good. No, you go.
Absolutely. You're testing me, I see.
We could just call him and ask. We could just call him.
No, your confidentiality is very secure with me. Don't worry.
We're delighted to hear its stories.
As is the confidentiality of all our members. So don't have any fears on that regard. You're not sure if she's being obsequious and kind of deliberately pretending she thinks you're testing her, or whether she actually genuinely thinks you're worried about this. So.
Yeah, no, I think we better get her here before she turns into a lizard.
Assuming that's above the table.
Huh? Yeah, on this occasion, yes.
Okay. So you head on further in.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 1 second. Just pull up the map a little, give you a bit of description where you're going. Okay, so you go in through that front entrance. Okay, you passed a set of stairs going up, coming down from upstairs. Okay, and ahead of you there is an elevator door. Sorry, first you had to go up. Sorry, you had to go up a flight of stairs, and you are now up on the upper floor. You came into this kind of corridor where you signed up at the desk, and now she kind of tells you probably right now, the lounge area on the right is where you'd probably find some people. There might be a couple having coffees or teas the left hand room, or you could go through to the performance space, the dance floor, but that is a little. It's going to be empty at this time.
Oh, we may go have a
It's our
coffee.
first time here. Let's get the lay of the land and then we'll settle down. Thank you, Doris.
Oh, you're very welcome. She's kind of checked out, looking elsewhere, doing something else.
So let's look everywhere.
So, where can we pick up our membership cards? You said on the way out?
Oh yes, get them here on the way out.
On the way out. Wonderful. Thank you. Shall we go for a look, Jean?
Let's stick our heads in the lounge, Juliet.
Okay. So you turn right into the lounge area.
Yeah.
It is very plushly furnished, shall we say. Very kind of rich feel to it. There's little palm trees. There's foreign, especially Egyptian kind of artwork on the walls. Little statuettes of cats and things like that. Very much very chic. Valentine, you actually have probably been to places quite like this in Paris. It would be quite common. Probably in Paris it'd be a little less culturally blended, a bit more targeted. There'd be the Moroccan clubs, there'd be Egyptian clubs, and they'd be much more specific and much more oriented toward that kind of clientele. But here it's very clear that it's a little bit of a mishmash. They get people from all over, but definitely there's kind of an Egyptian theme to it.
Mm-hmm.
Just looking to see if I can pull up a little scene to show you or anything like that. But okay, in the room there are probably 4 or 5 patrons sitting around. A couple with drinks. 1 or 2 kind of sitting in a corner. There's a quite heavy set man with a fez and quite elegant business suit. Kind of the way it's cut disguises his portliness somewhat. And he's in deep conversation with another person, probably you'd guess Moroccan or Egyptian, certainly from that part of the world. 2 of them have they're sitting back, but it's clear they're kind of pitching their voices. They're relaxing at the table. They've got their drinks out, but they seem to be drinking kind of small steaming cups of coffee. But the people who are drinking seem to be a little bit more. They were already kind of dressed for nightlife, even at 11:30 in the day. They look like either they're still stragglers from the party the night before, or preparing for tonight in a quite exuberant way already.
Okay.
I feel we are slightly underdressed.
Over. We could try the tea room. Have a look. Or we'll just sit in here.
But is this not the lounge?
It is the lounge, yeah, but there's the tea room as well. I'm just
Was it? Oh, and it's
just
there's
case the
2.
place.
The heavy set guy, Mihal. Actually, we're all spot heading both of you for my place.
Failure.
Success.
So Mihal, you notice that the kind of portly guy in the nice suit, who's having a conversation. Seems like some kind of business conversation. You spot that he clocked you the minute you came in the door, and he's been subtly keeping an eye on you, but trying not to be obvious about it.
Mm-hmm.
Right, kind of picking up his coffee and taking a sip, and as he does, his eyes kind of look at you over the top of the coffee cup and that kind of thing.
That's all right. I'd be doing the same. Wait, no, let's keep checking the place out. Seen the lounge. Let's have a look at the tea room.
All right.
Yeah. And as we cross over, I'll just whisper to Juliet. Your mum was watching us there.
Which man?
Shifty. Big fella with the fez.
Oh, the feds man. Oh. All
Yeah.
right. I suppose maybe he thinks we do not fit in with our lack of feds.
He has the air of a manager about him or something. He has the air of somebody whose job it is to see who comes in and out.
Well, perhaps he works you. Where's this tea room? Is it in this corridor?
This door is straight across from the one you just went through to get into this.
Excellent.
Let's stick our heads in there.
Okay. Again,
That's good.
very
Big
similar
place.
decor. Just it's more kind of like tables. It looks like it's set up as a dining room. So people come in and have some food and between their drinks and that kind of thing. It seems like this place is a little bit organized for. I've just thrown the map up in Roll20, by the way, so you can all see it. You should all be able to see it. If you can't, I probably need to put it on the public layer.
Oops.
Can you see it?
Oh, I see it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I clicked on it and now it's gone.
So you're. Oh,
Oops.
tell you what, I'll move it onto public layer, and then you guys can just click Z on it anytime you like. I also put a picture of what the kind of lounge looked like when you went in. Okay, that's that one. Okay, so it's the in the upper floor. You're in the room now with several tables kind of sitting around. They're all set up generally for two people to sit and have a meal or have some tea and coffee, things like that. You get the sense that people probably come in here to do maybe little business meetings or tete-a-tete kind of stuff, or on a bit of a date. But that would probably be more of an evening time. At the moment, there's no one. The tables are all set for kind of a light teas and coffees kind of thing. But no one in here.
I like the decor. It's very Parisian.
This is nice, yeah. Nobody in here at all.
No.
Okay. We have a look at the performance room.
As you go to turn and come out of that tea room, there's a kind of rumbling. New members,
Who's this now?
and the portly gentleman has come out from the lounge. He's in the corridor waiting for you to come out of the tea room.
I suppose we
Hello.
obviously look like new members, Ron.
Ugh, I was hoping we blend in.
He gives a little bit of a belly laugh. Yes, I this is my place. I should notice new members. You weren't being too obvious. My name is Abdul Nawisha.
Abdul, lovely to meet you.
It's a pleasure.
Very
to
nice
meet
to
you.
meet you.
Do you have a particular interest in Egypt culture, or are you
Oh yes.
interested more in the belly dancing and the nightlife side of our business, or are you just here having a look?
Oh, the truth is, Abdul, we're planning a trip to Egypt in the future, and
Oh,
just in the meantime, while we make our plans, that we wanted to get the feel of the place. We've always just loved it.
and what kind of a purpose for your trip? Just to see the pyramids?
We wanted to see the pyramids. We wanted to see Giza. We wanted to see all the big ones, and that one out in Dashur. Do you know the one? Not many
The
people go
Ben
out there.
pyramid.
Is that what they call it?
I believe so. I could be mistaken.
Yeah,
I am
why
not
don't
an
you take
expert
that
in
off?
the archaeology side, more in the entertaining people and drinking side.
Very good.
I
Yes.
sample my
We
own
thought
goods
while
too much as well.
we hear they're very good, but while we were planning our trip, we thought we might come in and sample the goods as here as well.
Very good. Well, it's an expensive membership just to have a look around.
Sure, money's money. No bother.
Really, really, that's good. So, tell me, what can I do for you? How can I help you? Anything I can tell you? Glad to be hospitable. Huh?
Tell us about the club.
It is a good place to come, enjoy the scenery, enjoy the sights, have a drink, party. Much of the local Egyptian community thrive here at night. It's when it's quiet like this in the day, it is hard to imagine. But at night, there are throngs of people. But
That's right.
also, there is business done here. We are very open to local businessmen coming and having quiet conversation, somewhere private to chat, a table to themselves, or maybe a little corner of the lounge. You know, uh, it's good to have somewhere. It's like a gentleman's club, but maybe not so exclusive and not inclined to close the door in one's face.
Well, you've been very welcoming to us, you know, and we just walked in off the street. You've been very, very welcoming.
Well, your members, you will always be welcome here.
So if we wanted to have a business meeting, like you say, I'm assuming it's a lot of discretion.
Of course. Again, we don't talk about what our members do, and we don't pry into their affairs.
Wonderful.
What kind of business are you in? Do you mind me asking? Money there's no object to you.
Well, we made our money through the inheritance racket, so
Really?
we spared the trouble of having to start a business.
Irish, they call it landed gentry in Ireland as well, huh?
No, you're thinking it's a complex political situation there, to be honest with you.
Oh.
No, my father would have made his money in America and sent it back. Yeah, it's a painful subject. I'll be honest with you.
Let me make a bit of a check here to see how much Mr. Noisha is clued in on the political scene. An eyebrow quirks, and he gives a little grin. Ha! Say no more for me. A nudge is as good as a wink, eh?
Yeah, we had a lot of fundraising to do over there.
Yes,
you know
yes.
yourself.
One man's yes. One man's fundraiser is another man's.
Egypt has had a tough time as well, you know.
Exactly.
We have some things in common.
Throwing off the yoke of the British was. I won't go into too much of that here.
We'll say that for the drinks.
Will you be coming back for drinks later?
Oh, we'd love to. Would you mind showing us? I heard there's a performance space here somewhere.
Yes. Come this way. I'll show you around. Thank you very much, everyone. It was really, really good having you and getting to enjoy the antics of our wonderful investigators for another session. Thank you very much as well to the viewers. And as I keep repeating, drop us a comment and let us know what you think is going well. We're really enjoying seeing your comments and getting to see a little bit from the other perspective. Thanks a million, and